And we are live to the birthday show.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, with your host for the night. This one's going to be a lot of fun. But behind me, I just did the fresco harmony wall today with Foz. So that'll get him caught up. Yeah, I still got to seal it, man.
Oh no, it's looking badass. I like it. So what color, what two colors?
There
Hey
he
Aaron.
is.
Going on?
How are you,
Hey.
buddy?
Oh, just
Living the
Okay.
dream.
signing in with these AirPods. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we got
Nice.
you now.
100%.
Nice. Did
So
you do the audio testing already?
Yeah, we're already rolling.
Oh, coming in hot.
We're coming in hot.
Nice.
Good thing you didn't say something super inappropriate.
That wouldn't be like me. I would never do that.
He's like, that's not like me. Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers, boys. I'm just pouring a beer
He's
right now.
getting ready. All right, we're good.
Yeah. Nice. How long you been on already?
What, like 30 seconds?
Yeah, not very long.
So
Something like that.
much.
No, we just talked about the fresco wall for a sec. I like that
yeah,
cubby you got
nice.
going on there.
What
Clink.
two colors did you use there, Sean?
Cheers, boys.
So this is Clink, Chad's gray, Chad Hesser. I'm so terrible with these names. It's Hesser Port, I think.
Yeah.
Is the gray, and then Galtieri steel.
Right on.
Which, so the steel's a double pack. So I don't know what the original one is. I'm guessing it's that coal that he has.
Mm-hmm.
But it comes in a big jug.
Yeah.
When you mix that in and whip it up, it's like black. So I'm kind of hoping it kind of fades out a little bit when it dries, but I'm thinking the sealer probably pops that back.
Yeah, that's when I did mine. It just looked like a dark gray wall, and I was like worried. And then when I put the sealer on it, it made it a lot darker. So the sealer
Right,
definitely
once the
changes
sealer's
it.
on, it looks amazing. Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah. So tell me about this thing that you're sitting in, Aaron. Is that the peak of your house? Obviously it is.
Yeah, it was an attic before when I first bought the place, and then I turned it into like a kind of like a rumpus room or whatever. There's couches, little pull down theater screen, sitting at a bar right now. Yeah,
that's cool.
It's about 800 square feet. It was just plywood when I moved in, so
yeah, fuck yeah, utilize
turned it into a room for put a little gym in here and stuff. It's great. Yeah.
How was the FBM show? Where was it?
It was in Dallas.
Okay, so you're down in Texas.
It was good. I just flew in yesterday. Had to go straight from there home, showered, got ready, went straight to my wife's. It was my wife's birthday with her family, so we had to drive back to Vancouver, do dinner and all that stuff, and then crashed last night around probably 9 o'clock, and just woke up this morning. I've been doing nothing today, just walked the dogs and just chilling around the house.
Man, so the day that I got back from Vegas, they didn't have a thing for my CPAP on the plane, so I didn't sleep. So then I stayed up as long as I could, like till 8 o'clock or something like that. And I was falling asleep on the couch, and I looked at Brawley and I'm like, buddy, I gotta crash. And then he and I slept till noon.
Yeah. I can't do that. I was up at
16 hours or something.
Yeah, that's nice. I wish I could do that.
I was wore out after Vegas too. It took me like a full day to recharge too.
Yeah,
dude, you had to wake up I dropped you off at the hotel there probably around 1 o'clock, and you had a 6 o'clock flight. How about you get 2-3 hours of sleep? Did you get any?
I got 2 hours of sleep. Thank God I got signed up for that like clear thing that gets you straight through TSA.
Nice.
I got in the wrong line in Columbus and got signed up for it by accident for 2 weeks for free. I should probably cancel it before I get charged for the $200. But anyway, thankfully I got that because, dude, I made my flight like 5 minutes before it was getting ready to take off. Like, I was the first boarding group, and I boarded with group 5.
Yeah.
Holy
when
shit.
I text you, I was like, oh, I'm sure hope not still in the hotel room. Yeah. That was good, man. And then I woke up in the morning. When I went to bed, I thought my flight was at 9:35, but it was actually at 12:35. So I had a nice casual morning. I was
nice.
enjoying.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, my ass puckered right
Yeah.
up when we all kind of looked at each other and we were like, you need to go now to the airport. I had that feeling of like,
Yeah, because we thought your flight was
fuck.
11, but it was actually at 10, right?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, holy shit, we gotta go. That was good though.
Yeah.
It was pretty smooth all the way back, and then the flight back was wicked.
Nice.
Yeah, overnight, and then landed
definitely-
and went right to
yeah.
work.
Yeah, I've done
Yeah.
that before. That's
that's
when you go face plant when you get home and just hit the sheets. Yeah.
Yeah, that was wicked.
I definitely think I wore the wrong hat for this podcast. Looking at Cam's yard. Next episode, I'm gonna have to up my game here.
Did you?
Just change it in between breaks? I've got another one. I'll switch to
exactly.
for the next
Oh
episode.
yeah.
Did you see what he got in Texas there? Did you get a hat too, or just the boots and the
No,
belt?
I got a hat last time I was there. Last
Right,
time
you said
I went
that.
to the Stetson factory and then bought a hat, and then this time I went and got boots. Yeah. Every time I go, I go pick up something from there.
That's cool.
They look dope.
Yeah. Oh yeah, those were nice ones. They were like you can dress them up or dress them down. They're nice. They're nice.
Yeah, they
My
suit
wife
you.
hates cowboy boots, but I keep buying them.
Yeah. Well,
Oh yeah.
I need to get a pair, man, because it's like, from everything I hear, it's like when more you wear them, the more comfortable they get.
Mhm.
So if you have an old pair of boots, it's like the best thing ever.
Oh,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
I love slipping my
And
cowboy boots on. I catch a lot of shit for them.
Yeah, fuck that though.
Shit.
No, I
Bring it
loved
on.
it when
Dude.
you were wearing cowboy boots.
You slip a pair of cowboy boots on and you feel invincible, man. Nobody's
bet.
stopping you.
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll
It's like
get
a
a little
superhero thing.
get a little lift in there. I'll be 6'7" in no time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet, man. There's gotta be this like primal thing in you from your DNA when you put a thing of fucking cowboy boots on, where it's like, oh
Yeah. It's like putting a cape on or something like
gonna be a
that.
gunfight. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Somebody's getting pistol whipped.
That's fucking awesome.
But you're not in the country though. You're not a country boy, so it's a little bit different.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I don't know. But you know what though? I think you got to get a pair, man. You'll turn into one.
I think so too. It's you know what they
See-
call that where I
See
come from.
where we are, it's all horses and country.
I was gonna say where I come from, they call that being a poser when
I feel like if I were to wear skate shoes around here.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
true, hey? Yeah. Did you ever skateboarded before, Cam?
No. I mean, I've tried a handful of times, but never got into it. No.
No.
That
It was
shocks
big
me.
around here too.
I do. It was
We
huge
used to
here.
skate. Yeah, we used to skate a lot when we were younger. And we even had a half pipe in our yard. My dad built a half pipe beside our house, but then we would hear people at 1, 2 in the morning skating on it. So we had to take it down eventually because he was worried about people getting injured
yeah.
and stuff like that.
Well, somebody's drinking doing that, they could break their neck pretty easy on your property. That's
Dude,
probably
you
not
can
good.
you can break your neck not even drinking doing it, right? Yeah.
The danger's way up here. That's why everyone likes it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good. How was dinner?
At one time I put go ahead.
No. You go ahead. One time you what?
No, I put rollerblade wheels on my skateboard, and man, that thing would cruise. I would use that as like a commuter. I would take it to the gym and stuff like that, and you could get ripping on that thing. I put the Swiss Bones bearings on it and the rollerblade wheels, and man, you would be cruising down hills.
I bet. How was it turning with the like sharper wheels?
Perfect.
I bet.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've always
Didn't look too cool. I mean, everybody kind of made fun of me. Oh
For
yeah,
sure.
exactly, right? Yeah. Yeah, dinner was good afterwards. We sorry, Cam, what's up?
No, I was just gonna ask, has anybody heard from Bob?
Bob,
Yeah,
no.
he did. That guy's invincible, man. He woke up the next morning and he caught his flight at like 7 in the morning, dude. I've been with that guy and I've been like, he's not gonna make it through the night. And yeah,
He made it
does
pretty
well.
far. I think he did a pretty good job.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He was a blast.
Yeah. Speaking of the 90s, singing the 90s song all night. No, the 90s grunge rock all night.
Oh yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah, I think
For
I think
those who
that
don't know who we're talking about, it's we're talking about a guy that 40 years he spent 40 years with USG in their research and development department. Bob, he was out with us one of the nights, and we had a good time. He was having a great time, better time than any of us for sure. But
yeah, and we talked to him earlier in the day, and he is like the most interesting person I think that I talked to at that show. And then when you saw him at night, it was just like, oh, and he fucking has a good time too. I really like this guy. we get along pretty well, I think.
You definitely need to reach out to him and get him on the podcast.
He seemed pretty excited about it. Yeah.
He has more he has more knowledge than anybody I know about it. I mean, the guy's an interesting dude.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. There's a couple of things where I've got like buttons to push, and he hit like a whole whack of them where it's just like you're super interesting. You've got experience doing this and that. You're like a very humble, but then can also party his ass off. And like,
what did you say? He had like 12 patents or something? Maybe more than that.
Oh, probably. I don't even know. Over the 40 years, I'm sure way more than that. I mean, that guy's yeah, for sure. What are you drinking there, Cam? A little water? You
just water. I'm taking it easy tonight.
Not moonshine?
No.
Can you imagine?
I'm liking that. I'm liking the fresco behind you there. That looks dope for your.
It's crazy, man. Yeah. It was so this black wall, I had tons of like real high peaks on it, and I skimmed the whole thing white. I took a bunch of pictures of that too because it looked dope, but it would have been too white as a backdrop for the. So we kind of went over it again with a black as like a real tight third coat, and it turned out so good. So Nick kind of he's going to give me a thing of pearl to put on that. So next time I go to CSR and I buy fresco, he's just going to add it to the order. But and
you gotta get that custom color.
I know. Well, that's what I wanted to do here. Instead of having the gray, I wanted to have that green, but I was like, I think it's going to be too much because it's a bright green. I think I'm going to incorporate it like maybe into the sign. We want to get a CNC sign, but and then where do you put it? And it's a whole thing.
You got to do.
I think it's probably going to be right here.
Brawley's badass black.
Right.
Yeah. Come on, Nick, get on it.
Yeah, man.
I've been wanting to reach out to him about a like a red wine color.
Yeah, like a burgundy, like a light burgundy.
Red wine. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Look good. I'm still trying to get that custom color series.
With the mustache on the bottle.
Right. Marketing, dude.
I'm telling you. He's losing it.
It's your man Cam's leather bound burgundy.
There you go.
Yeah,
that sounds sexy. I like that.
Right, he's got cowboy boots and a fucking mustache. That'd be dope. That would be dope.
100%. Yeah.
Oh, you think you're gonna come for the drywall Olympics, Cam? I think you should.
Sure.
I think you should.
I heard Aaron was working on getting that jersey made for me already.
Ooh.
Yeah. The racing jersey.
Yeah, right.
Totally, man. Yeah, man. We are working on it.
That's dope.
When is the drywall Olympics gonna happen? Does anybody know?
We don't know yet. And so Aaron was the biggest decider on that. But it's what are we thinking? End of September, right?
I thought we were talking October.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
End of September, October.
Yeah, before Black Friday.
I think when it really gets rolling, what we need to do is find like a hotel with a bunch of units that are just the same.
Yes.
And just bring the hangers in for 3 days.
Yeah.
And they go through. And they do their thing. We have hanging competitions. After it's done, then you bring the tapers in, and that's where you have your finishing competitions. I think that's the way.
Yeah, I would
to find a job site like that would be the hard thing. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. I know what you mean, and then do like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or something, and then
even involve like cash with it, to where like the top crew wins some night, where people have an incentive to.
I think so. Or you win something, anyways, for sure. Some tools or some cash or something. Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
At the end of the conversation, we kind of talked about what we think is going to happen this year, Brad and I, and then I kind of told him like where I'd love it to be one day. And I'd love it to be where there's a set of each tools in a little area, and it's like everything, literally everything on the market. And then you
Pick your
make
poison, yeah.
you make a set, right? And then if you win, you keep it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that.
I would love that because you know, like, and I mean, like, get Hilti involved with their screw guns and mixers and, you know, all everything.
Yeah.
But I mean, eventually, and then you would have like preliminaries.
You got to start somewhere.
Yeah, find a supplier in your
For
area
sure.
that says they're not full of shit, and then you can do your preliminaries there. And then, you know, I think it's gonna be cool. This year we're just pulling the trigger up in the air like this, bang, and we're just gonna do it. So vendors are gonna come, but you can't be a vendor without having a workable demo. So if you're like, you know, running a tube on a wall or running a sander on something or something, so when everybody's coming to check it out, they're using stuff. Right.
Okay.
So like for the people by the people kind of thing. Yeah, because we go to these things, right? And it was wicked to just walk around and do handshakes and stuff. But if there's people that want to use stuff, they should be able to go to the booth and then fucking use stuff.
Yeah.
But this year's going to be a space. That's the thing, is nobody had, like you're saying, this apartment complex would be dope, where you would just like,
it would just have to be planned out right.
Yeah, or
and I mean, you figure those people they're gonna be paying somebody to do the drywall anyway, so there's money to be made in it.
Yeah,
we just have to find a location where the work needs done. Because I'd hate to set up booths, you know, of small rooms where you could run the auto taper, but we got to take the tape off every time, and it's just. I'd rather see the work.
I don't know how you do that. Like I think it's going to be the first year will definitely be rough.
Right. Yeah.
But I mean, every year it'll get stronger and stronger and stronger, right?
Yeah, I think like this year we'll do stuff like circling boxes and lights. You know what I mean? And how quickly can you do it? And how good did it come out on the other side? And like, I don't know, running the Predator somehow, right? Like have little events like that we can do in the back of CSR or even off to the side. I don't know, but we've got like,
I think it'd be
6 months to get through it.
It'd be cool to put some even some questionnaires out there, see what people think. I mean, everybody's going to have some good ideas, right? You could kind of put together a brainstorm of opinions, put like a story out there where you can answer and see what people would like to see there, right? Because
that's what we need. We need like a mastermind group to come together.
Yeah,
I think so, man. Well, and that was kind of the idea, is like we've like this little group that we had in Vegas, like this little group that we've got, I feel is a good starting point, man. Like it's I don't know, you, me, Brad, Nick, like there's people that want to do stuff. Why not? Like Bernie right away messaged. He didn't message, he commented right away. I'm gonna reach out to him and see if he wants to get involved, because guys like Royce and Bernie should be the ones fucking judging the thing, because they've been around for like 1,000 years. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't mean that disrespectfully, but you know what I mean? Like they're legends, right? Yeah.
We'll get some. Yeah, we'll get they can hold up the 10 and the 9.5 and the.
That would be wicked. Yeah, I think so, man. It's just I think it's got to be something with vendors, like the Black Friday thing, and then the drywall Olympics is kind of the other side of it, where like that's people that are coming to do that kind of stuff. It's cool, but people that are coming to watch, there's lots to do.
Totally.
Right? Yeah,
I think you could make it kind of like an all-star game too, where like I don't know how you do it. I don't know yet, but there's ways to do it. There are. We'll figure it out, right? Like I said, if we get everybody's opinion, I think we could come together with something.
I mean, that racking along the back there, you know, when you head down to the pop can machine and then you turn left, we could put fucking 2 20-foot walls up quick, you know, and tie that back to the racking. Like you could get box runs and shit going if you wanted to do it, but it's how much money are we fucking throwing at this thing this year? And that's what it's going to come down to, and how much time we have to do it. I will have unlimited time to throw towards this. Like I'm just going to shut everything else down. Like I've got 3 months of podcasts here saved up.
Yeah.
So I got lots of time. And like
I think we should do a dartboard and you sling the mud at it.
Yeah.
I heard like with a knife.
Yeah, I think so too, man. And like there's got to be little events, like just little things like that, where it's like this, if you do it every day, you're going to be good at it.
Do a bucket walk competition.
Exactly. bucket walks. I'm gonna win one, so I'm gonna do
Yeah.
this with buckets.
Yeah, I think like let's. Yeah,
I
'cause,
gotta win
mean,
something, boys.
the thing is, like everybody's going to be almost the same speed with the boxes and the tapers
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Like I think racing against a hand taper with a bazooka is like, I think more of that stuff would be
Yeah.
kind of appealing, or even like you said, holding the buckets up, the bucket challenge. You could have a dunk tank,
Yeah.
right? Something like that. I don't know. Just fun stuff like that, right?
Oh my
Wanna
God.
make it
How would
fun.
you do the dunk tank? And then just have a bunch of us that are like involved
Well,
with
you have
running
you
it.
sitting in a chair, and then
Yeah, and everybody, I'm just
You
constantly
fall into
getting
a bucket
dunked
of mud.
all day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I go under, everyone's like, look, he's not talking. And then I come back up. Oh man, that would be dope though. That's what I mean. There's going to be a million ideas. Like enough
Yeah.
people jumped on right away. I think we get a couple of little things and then kind of announce that maybe, and then see what people think. Like, what else do we need? What else should we be doing? I think it's going to be fun, man. I think it's going to do a lot of good. And then I'm hoping in like 10 years, it's like a fucking huge show, like the X Games.
Huge event, yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll be the guys in suits
Totally.
walking around at it.
Yeah, we'll be the corporate fucks. Yeah.
Cam would be rocking around with a bolo on and snakeskin boots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm
On the
totally
tall
okay
Can't
with
be
stilts,
on
it.
the
looking
stilts.
down at everyone.
Yeah, you'll be on the stilts looking down on everyone. You'll have 20-foot stilts. You'll be
Extra
on the
tall
hovercraft
ones.
stilts by then. Though.
Yeah, right. What kind of beer you drinking? It looks foggy. I like it. It's like craft, obviously.
I got a Phillips Dino Sour Grapefruit. It's a good beer, man. I like the sour.
There it is. Yeah, I had a blueberry sour. Was the first one I ever had.
I don't,
and it was dope. Yeah.
Yeah. I like them. I'm not a big hoppy. I don't do hops well. I think I'm kind of allergic to them, but these sours are good.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. I got one for each episode we do here. I got different little plethora of beers and drinks here.
That is totally
What do you
perfect.
have? You're having a 7-Up or what?
Oh yeah, I have a 7-Up, and then I've got an enormous glass of beer. That's made
Nice. What's in there?
I love it when you call me
nice.
Big Papa. Creamore. I like Creamore.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. What is it?
It's got like it's got a real taste to it. But it's just a lager. It's like you could get it at a Boston Pizza. It's like kind of a one step a little bit further from like a Canadian. It's got a little bit more taste.
Nice.
Yeah, I like it. It's I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. We got a brewery down the road here, but every time I go in there, it's like $30 for a 6-pack, and I'm like, that's rough.
I know. I see a lot of people going in buying two tall cans or whatever right now, because it's like, man, beer is expensive in Canada. You don't have that problem down there, but here for like a case of beer is it like $35, right?
So we went down to Florida one time, and I went right to the pop aisle of all the shit we don't have here, and I'm just like, oh, I'm drinking all this pop. And then we went down the beer aisle, and the beer was cheaper than some of the fucking pop was. So I just threw all the pop right on there on the floor and just started filling this thing. They had like a big globe. That was a good year. Yeah, it's crazy, man. That beer is so cheap out there. And so is your liquor too, isn't it?
I don't drink, honestly, guys. I quit drinking like a couple years ago. I drank out in Vegas with you guys, but
that was cool. I wasn't
drink very often.
I wasn't anticipating that.
A couple drinks every now and then, but no, I just gave it up a couple years ago.
Good for you, man.
Yeah, good for you, man.
Thanks, guys.
I wish I could do that.
No, I don't have anything against it. Like I said, I enjoy having a couple every now and then. It's just not something I do on the regular.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does kind of go against that body as a temple thing.
Right.
It is just literally poison.
Oh, you got to give your body a challenge though every once in a while, right? Like,
yeah, I do difficult stuff all the time.
I find if I'm too clean too long, my body gets weak, man. I need to shock it every once in a while.
There you go.
Keep your liver in check.
That's right.
Yeah, you stay extra healthy in there.
Let that motherfucker know who's boss.
That's so great. Oh, So, you're coming to the grand opening of CSR, right, Aaron?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I
Good.
believe so. Yeah. Yeah.
That's another thing you should come to, Cam. It's
When's that?
June 2nd.
June 2nd. I could just spend the whole month of June up there.
I just feel like if you just moved up here, it'd be a lot easier for the rest of us. Yeah, yeah, because June would be dope, man. That's a
Yeah,
good time.
Cam's coming over to British Columbia on the 23rd of June, I think. No, was it June 23rd? Yeah. He's flying in and we're
23rd.
doing we're gonna do some fresco at my dad's house, and we're gonna do a
Nice.
factory tour, and we're gonna do some fishing and chill out. Yeah.
That's gonna be dope.
Yeah,
Is Nick
looking forward
going
to it.
with you as a group, or is it
Yeah.
just? Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Nick's driving down. He's taking his truck, and I think he's bringing his family with him because he's gonna go visit some family on the way. And
Nice.
yeah, you might want to come too.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Crash the party.
Yeah.
Crash the party.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'd love to. Fresco at the house. You know what you're doing yet?
I would assume it would probably be Cam's color.
Yeah. Okay.
Cam's ice cold ice, I think.
Okay. I just did a sample with black in it. I called it Cam's Black Ice. It's just got black swirls, kind of like the gray and black swirled wall that I did. It's badass. I'm about to do a whole bathroom in it. Here in the next couple weeks. We're hanging in the house right now.
Yeah. That's what I'm the most excited about is like Foz's backsplash or like a bathroom. Are you gonna do the ceiling and all walls, like do the whole thing, or?
I think we're gonna texture the ceiling, just do the walls.
Yeah, nice.
Kind of offset it.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Are you doing a lot of texture stuff still? Like you were getting into that, and then
I'm doing everything I can, man.
Yeah,
This
good.
last one, I just did smooth ceilings on it, and I'm gonna end up priming it. I'm trying to find ways to utilize the sprayer that I've got now. I paid $11,000 for that thing, so every opportunity that I can, like I've never primed a house, but
yeah.
I'm sure that I'm 100% capable of it.
Oh,
So
I would think the prime's not the hardest part.
no, I mean it's wide open. I've got like 5 windows to mask off. It's new construction.
Yeah.
So I'll go in there and spray it, have a guy behind me back rolling, we'll knock it out. But just trying to do everything I can now, utilize the jobs. I mean, spread them out as long as I can. I'm working so close to home now, it's like I might as well do every part of it that I can do.
Well, I mean, like if you can come in and check what the framing looks like and have any sort of input to that, you could take it all the way to somebody and come and paint it. That'd be wicked.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Why not? I just hired that guy before I came out to Vegas. He's doing good, and his brother wants to come on this summer. He's still in high school. He's wanting to come on for summer help, so that's great, man.
So did you come back to a good job, or?
Yeah, man, I came back and the guys had that house. They were completely bedded. I think I went in Sunday and set the there's a bunch of peaks in it, like offset angles, the level line, no code areas. And since it was going smooth, Wes wanted me to set it, and I kind of felt more comfortable setting it as well, since I don't have a cornucoper yet.
Mm.
You get that care package I sent you there?
I haven't yet. No.
Oh, there's a couple treats inside of there. So
he's like, well, you may have a cornucopper.
Good, I might not have to work on Sundays anymore.
Nicely done.
Better start checking the tracking on that bad boy.
Damn, I spoke too soon. But no, I came back to a great job. They were doing great. Honestly, I hung that house. I spent the first day taping it, and I turned it over to Wes, and he took it over. He's gonna sand it tomorrow, and then I'll go back Tuesday and prime it, and he did great.
That's dope.
So me and the other guy have been off hanging another house. It's 200 sheets. We had to stalk it, dude. I've never stalked a job before in my life. And the guy pulls up with the delivery truck and goes, "Are we going to be able to get it upstairs?" I'm thinking, fuck, I hope so. I measured the window, it was 50 inches, and that dude just threaded the needle, dude. Like, I mean, those guys do it all the time. But to hear the first words out of his mouth be like, "Are we going to be able to get it upstairs?" I'm like, God, I hope so.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah, but what was that sheet that you
That's
guys
funny.
like wrestled up? That it must
that
have been a
14
12
footer,
footer.
that
It's
job,
full. Okay, all right.
14 footer, yeah. That job we couldn't stock the upstairs because the windows upstairs were too small, so we had to hand carry every sheet upstairs.
And
Which
carry
is like,
14s. That's hilarious. Did
yeah,
you
I
see the
wasn't gonna
video,
finish a
Aaron?
bunch
It's
on
like
it.
they come in and then they have
No.
to stand it straight up and then like up. It's like a fucking staircase up to
Oh,
a
is that the
second
one
floor.
where? Is that the one where you were carrying the 12 footers up the floor there, and then you were using the Renegade benches? I think I saw that one.
Yeah, it was a
Okay,
14
yeah.
footer. Yeah,
Yeah, a 14 footer. Holy cow!
yeah.
5/8 too?
Nah, just half inch.
No, yeah, you guys handled it well though.
Right.
I was fucking,
Looked
I
like
was
you'd done
so
it.
blown away. Yeah.
Oh, we had plenty of sheets of practice before that sheet. That was about.
That's
That
what it
was
looked
one.
like. It looked like you were in the groove by then.
Right.
That was my next question. Is it, are you that good or did you do that many?
No, we did that many. There was like 75 sheets that had to go upstairs.
Oh no.
And some of them were 54-inch too. Those ones were a pain.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
So how do you budget that? You just do it.
I just figured my time on that part of it and charged them for the stock. The funny part is I just sent the guy, I do 2 draws on those jobs. First draw when I drop materials, second draw when the job's finished. And I texted him last night and I had to deduct 2 sheets off the job. And I sent him the final draw and he messaged me back and it was like $1,000. He said, I already picked up the check and it's like $1,000 more. And I went and I refigured it and I completely forgot to add that stock charge. And I was like, luckily I know the guy pretty well. I went to school with him. I was like, dude, I screwed up. Like, this is the actual amount, not that.
It's a good thing he
But
told you
now-
that.
Right. Yeah, right. But no, man, it's been a learning process as far as bidding the jobs go, you know.
But you're still knocking them out of the park. Like you're landing on in green, and that's good.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And board foot size, are you going after bigger stuff, or are you staying comfortable in that?
Yeah,
kinda-
no, I just had somebody message me about a 300 sheet house coming up.
Yeah. Okay.
That's huge. But taking anything I can get, taking the smaller stuff too.
Yeah.
You know.
Just smash it out, right? You got a couple guys now. Just fuck
Right.
it. Yeah, and that's a good thing, man. If you can run in and just tape the fucking thing and hand them off, and then you go start boarding the next one. That's
That's huge
mint.
being able to trust Wes. Wes has been with me for 2.5 years now, I think. So
Mhm.
he's really starting to get it, and he's ready to take it on. I just the only thing I haven't taught him really is the bazooka. Like I've just always held on to that. You know, I go in, I run it, and I've got guys behind me doing the roller glazer, and
There's something
we've
smart
got
about
we've got a
doing
good
that.
system.
Yeah.
Like, we can really tape some shit.
The guy that taught me stopped teaching me stuff when I got to the point where I was asking questions of like what he was there to do. And that's what he said the one time. He was just like, I'd love to keep teaching you, but then I wouldn't have to be here. And I was like, okay. And it never occurred to me that that's what it was. But because he stopped is why I left. And then I found the next guy that knew the most or whatever.
Yeah. There's always that thing, right? Like if you don't keep teaching someone, why not have a major asset on your team?
Yeah.
And maybe even partner with you eventually, you know what I mean? If you get good enough, or lose you know what I mean? I don't know.
That's what Manny said when I was on the construction life. He was just like, I don't know why guys don't do that. They like train people to the best of your abilities and then fucking team up with them. It's, you know, you've just duplicated yourself. Yeah.
You do risk obviously somebody competing with you and stuff like that. But if you pay them properly and you can team up like you said and become, I guess egos get involved and everything like that too, right? But I want a strong member on my team all the time, right?
100%.
Absolutely, yeah.
I was talking on Meg's drywall was on 2 days ago. And we were talking about it like a corner cobra, but you got to make one that's like that applies mud. But then I said it on the podcast, so you better get going on it.
I feel like Brad Haney uses his like flat applicator and does both sides of the compound tube.
A lot of people do that.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I still wipe it by hand or apply it by hand. You know?
It just takes forever.
It does.
No,
But
dude, the compound tube with the flat applicator is sweet. It's a great way to do it.
Oh
Just
yeah.
quickly, yeah, it's
Yeah.
a great way to do it.
Fine.
Get
Don't
on
make
it,
it.
Cam. You got that commando set.
I know. I've got
Yeah.
Try it
two.
out.
That for all my small jobs, that flat applicator, man, it's just as fast as maybe it's not just as fast as running the Predator, but like if I were to take that into a small job and like have to clean it and set it up and like, you know what I mean, set everything before I ran it, the flat applicators, like if it's just a single room in a basement or a couple of bulkheads and stuff, it's dope. That's like you just bring that one little case in with all your other shit, and I love it.
Yeah, the setup and the teardown of it's easy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You
Simple.
fucking go like this in a bucket of mud. It's
Yeah.
okay. We're clean.
Yeah.
Ice Rock doesn't even. He just caps it. So you know what those box fillers? He's covered the end with something.
Yeah.
And it just seals it now. And he just leaves his fucking mud
Smart.
in there. And then when he opens it up again, you know, you open it and that stuff's constantly.
Yeah, this winter I've been kind of hard on my bazooka as far as like not cleaning it. Just spraying off the outside, closing the cap, and letting it hang out. I mean, usually my bazooka's not sitting for more than a week.
I was gonna ask you. Yeah.
No one's harder on their bazooka than Sean there.
Right, just let it dry out for a week.
This is the second time this has happened. Yeah. During the show, there was a couple of times where Aaron was like, "Yeah, but you can't just give people free tools because then they don't fucking respect them." And then he kind of like stared at me. I was like, "Oh," I was like, "I feel like you're talking about me, buddy." Yeah, I'm super excited. Okay, so this will come out. Oh, all right, we got 1 minute left. We will be right back.